Hi there, this is Oatman, and welcome back to another Vanilla OakenStone episode. In today's episode, where are we? We are at spawn, dum-de-da-dum. We're in Oat's wood closet. I decided to put that there. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. I needed a wood closet because we are going to be building trees at spawn. Yes. I have a contract, I believe, in my Oat's House of Trees that the OakenStone government has provided, which is pretty much, I don't know if I have a contract or not. I forget if we did one for this particular job, but I have, nope, I didn't make a contract for that, but I do have a contract from Hagoon that I'll show you. Let's see, it says, I blank 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 have purchased tree services from ep45, CEO of Oat's House of Trees, and the payment has been received, and the transaction has taken place, and he will get to your trees as soon as possible. Signed by... What? Where'd the book go? There it goes. And it's signed by Red Jagoon, the original copy. So we got to do trees for him at some point too, but today we're going to do trees for spawn, because Red told me I should do some trees at spawn. So I don't want to take up a lot of like valuable plot areas, but at the same time there's a lot of areas that could really use a tree. They're not going to be nearly the scale of this tree because that would take forever to build that many trees of that magnitude, if you will. Oof, frames at spawn are a little nasty. So we'll do one of those maybe. Whew, this is going to be a cool looking tree. This is treacherous here. So I'm gonna kind of take you on the journey of treedom and how to tree with oat, how to tree with oat. Okay. I need some scaffolding here, because I'm not going to be able to do this without being scared unless I have scaffolding. That's not a bad tree. So, the one thing I really like to do with my trees is I like to kind of, especially if they're hanging off a kind of mountain like this, is I like to have the roots sort of curl down and around the mountain side, like some rocks fell or something of that nature. Like rocks fell, and then like the roots and stuff were all like, it just kind of grew out of the mountain. Sort of is sort of the look I like to go with mountainside trees. And then we'll go one like so. That looks good. And then we'll get some up in there and make it look a little better. So this tree, okay, we need some of that action. I kind of want this leaning off the mountain as well. With this tree, whoa. Sorry if you hear people yelling. They're gonna start getting crazy because it's little person's nap time. Let's get rid of that guy. I'm gonna make that look a little cooler. That too. No, I like that one. Okay, we'll try with this. We'll make it work. So, and then we go get some dirt up in here, like so. And the method behind the tree madness here. Vanilla trees. Yep, so you guys have been just destroying the views on OakenStone. Everybody's been loving OakenStone, and I love that you're loving it, because I'm loving it. So, yeah, OakenStone is fun, and I'm glad you guys are liking it, because, ooh, that's a kind of cool looking tree. This has got to spread out a bit more this direction. Man, the frames are a little bit low. Not quite as low as OakenStone, though. So, we'll excuse it. Frames are low at spawn, but they are for everybody, so that's just how that works. And let's get rid of this scaffolding. I can't reach out. Okay. But yeah, OakenStone is getting so much support, man. I'm getting like more messages than I normally do, and it's just insanity. Like, everybody's loving the OakenStone, and it's amazing. It's amazing support that you guys are giving the OakenStone. So, but unfortuitously, it appears that mod season is kind of coming to a close a little bit. And if you don't know what that means, it means that all the big shot YouTubers are kind of slowing down a bit on their modded stuff, like Minecraft and all that stuff. Well, Minecraft isn't, but B-Dubs is, and then that's going to lead everybody else to slow down mod pack and mods and stuff. So, and then usually that means that mod season's coming to a close. But I'm going to try to keep it going as long as possible. As long as everybody's interested in OakenStone, we're going to keep it around and keep doing it. So, another thing I wanted to address, speaking of OakenStone and OakenStone and all that, that's a cool looking tree. Mountains are scary. Let's edit this. We got a new member. He's a new old member. He was never a member of OakenStone, but you guys remember him from my older videos most likely. HackBlack12 or BeastGamer12 or however you guys know him. He's got lots of names. From Horizon way back in the day, has joined OakenStone. Hooray! So we got another member, and he should be doing videos mostly on OakenStone. He wouldn't surprise me if he hopped on Vanilla once in a while too, and did some stuff there here too. But he's really big into mod stuff, so I wouldn't. If he wants to do more OakenStone, that's his deal. Of course, he's welcome to access both servers because he's an official member of the server. So, yeah, there's that too. And I hope you guys welcome him with open arms as you have everyone else. Things have just been fun. That looks cool. I like this tree. So we need some branches now. Okay, trees are fun. I like doing trees and building trees. Phew. Okay. Frames are like spawn. I get like 20-ish frames. That's like weird. I don't know what we have here that's so strenuous. Because everybody else seems to get lower frames on at spawn than they do everywhere else too. Of course, it is a really busy area too. It's got a lot of stuff. And then if you look down that way, there's Nico's base down there. So that's a thing too that we have to think about as well. Simply due to the fact that he's the crazy redstone guru here on OakenStone Vanilla, and on OakenStone not so much. But I'm more of the techie guy on OakenStone. But me and Nico are on opposing teams, so it doesn't matter anyway. He's got to figure that out. So, but Hack will be joining. If on OakenStone, if you were curious, Hack will be joining Red's team. So Hack won't be on me and Hagun's team on OakenStone for the war. He was randomly selected to be put on that team. So that's the team he's going to be put on. And that's going to be fun. So you get some more content from that side. I know the content's been a little bit lacking there on that side because Red's a little bit... he's kind of wiggling himself out of mod season as well. I'm not. I'm just kind of... I mean, mod season is coming to a close, but I'm not... I'm still going full force, so... Whoa! Red's just kind of... I don't know. He's got to do something because he's kind of a major part of the plot, but right now he's just feeling more vanilla and some other games and stuff like Battlefield and whatnot, and that's cool, that's cool. So, that's one thing there. Most of the content you're going to see from OakenStone is going to be from our side, so it's nice to get somebody from the other side that'll be able to record more often, I think. So hopefully Hack will get some cool stuff going there. One of my next episodes will most likely be a vanilla server tour with Hack welcoming him onto the server. Ooh, that tree looks cool. Looks a little bit scrunkly. Let's just add a little bit of beefiness to this guy a bit here. and up through here. And whoops, this has got to be. No, stop it. I want to build a tree, a big giant tree on OakenStone too, with some modded micro blocks and all that stuff too. That'd be fun. That'd be fun as heck. That'd be amazing, because I want to build a cool micro block tree around our secret base that we haven't done anything with yet. Because we have a part of our bases, or we have part of our biome. We have what we're doing on the oat side of things is we're gonna have like several different bases for several different things. Like we're gonna have a witchery base, which we already kind of have, which will be in one of the upcoming episodes soon. And I'm gonna build an Ars Magica base. Hagoon's got his Thaumcraft base, etc., etc. So there's that. We're getting into witchery because we got to counteract what Nico's doing, and Nico's getting into some nasty witchery stuff, and that's scary. So yeah. Now hopefully we can get more than one tree built here at spawn, because I like building trees. There we go. That's the one I'm after. Bada boom. That's kind of a nasty looking branch. That's okay. Branches aren't exactly supposed to look pretty. Let's go down over this direction and see what. Let's see from the bridge here what this tree looks like. Oh, that tree looks really sick, man. That's a cool looking tree. I love that tree. We're gonna get. I want to build like a big kind of dead tree somewhere similar to that one, except more custom. So you've seen the UHC monument in the last episode, of course, and there's a tree there that we just sheared, one of those big giant oak trees, like the ones that give you like 50 blocks and stuff that everybody hates chopping down. Oh, this tree is cool looking. We need a kind of a branch that comes this way, I think, because it wants to look strong. Red said strong trees, so we're gonna get some strong looking trees up in here. Ah, dang crap. There we go. Crap. Okay. So yeah, everything's been going super well on the server. Everybody's happy with each other now. I mean, there was some disagreements with some stuff that was happening on Crackpack, but that's nothing that you guys need to worry about, and that's really none of your business, to be completely frank and honest with you. And you guys don't want to know anyway. It's nothing important. So don't worry about it. Nothing happened with nobody as far as you're concerned, and just don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself over it. It's all good now. Everybody's happy and wonderful. Okay, that's a pretty cool looking tree. That branch is a little straight, but we'll leafify it. Hopefully, like I said, I can get. It took a while to do this tree. I managed to cram it out in one episode, but I had to build the tree before I built the tree house. So this is kind of the method to the madness of tree building, as far as. Whoop. Looks like server's lagging a bit. Come on. Catch up. There it goes. Okay. So this is the method to the madness of the tree building stuff. And also, another thing that I wanted to talk about. My audio. My microphone audio. It's been getting a little weird. There was this voice changer program that me and Hagoon played with, and I uninstalled it, but it changed a bunch of my settings on my microphone, so it really screwed everything up. So if my microphone has been like maxing out a lot recently, hopefully I got it back down to a level, like the sensitivity level of my microphone, to where it's a more stable situation here. Whoa, lag. A more stable situation, because that was really bothering me. I don't know, and like every time I would record, like the guys they said, "Oh man, you got super loud right there," and I was like, geez, I don't want to be loud. I just don't like it. Like, I don't like being loud. Well, I kind of do, but stop it. No, but that's not the point anyway. The point is my audio was really screwed up, and there's two things I want to talk to you about with audio. My microphone was really bad. I got it leveled out, I think. I hope. If not, then you're listening to me max out every once in a while. So I'm sorry for that. I'm just kind of tweaking the tweaking the mic levels and all that stuff. So you got to bear with me a bit while I work with it. So there's that. And second of all, I'm going to be getting a new microphone. My birthday's coming up. It's on the 26th of this month. And that's also happens to be my 1-year channel anniversary. I started YouTube a lot later. Not a lot later, but a couple months later than a lot of the guys on here. Like Red had his a couple months ago, his 1-year channel anniversary, and Hagoon's was, I think, last month. And then mine's coming up, and I'm really excited for that because I'm gonna hope to do a room tour / office / gaming setup thing. I think that'd be fun to do. So there's that, and then you got the for my birthday. I gotta get back on topic there. Also my 1-year channel birthday, if you will. I'm getting a new microphone, a studio microphone, a Blue Snowball microphone. The reason I'm getting a Snowball is because I can't afford, or my parents don't want to shell out the dough for a Yeti. I know, I mean, I like a Yeti, but that's okay. It's okay. My parents are cool. And the Snowball sounds really cool anyway, and I did some reviews on it, and it sounds really good. So I'm gonna be getting a studio microphone, so I'm gonna not be able to, but have some. I'm gonna probably have a little bit of audio issues with that until I get it all smoothed out and stuff. But my voice is gonna get much more smooth and realistic, and nicer. So it's gonna be like a studio microphone. It's gonna be more professional, and I think I'm gonna be able to sound a lot better as well. When I record these videos, so it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be getting that and a laptop cooling pad, because I really need that, because my laptop overheats way too much. And it scares me a bit, because I can literally, like, it's hot to the touch, like I can't keep my hand on there for more than 5 seconds, because it gets, like, really, really hot, and that's not good. That's not good. So, that being said, I'm going to be getting a laptop cooling pad and a studio microphone, so my voice is going to be a lot betterly. Okay, hopefully this tree doesn't look as flat on the top here. The leafage is always the worst part of the tree, of doing the tree, because there's so much you gotta do here. Okay, and this is, you see now how much leaves I'm going through. I'm just burning through these guys. But yeah, so my content should be getting better as far as audio quality and all that stuff. My video quality is pretty good, I guess. My channel I've always seen was kind of like rough compared to everyone else's, and I kind of like that because it's kind of unorthodox sort of style. Everybody else has like all these refined video edits and all this stuff, and it's just not who I am. I don't know how to explain it. I just don't like editing. I don't like doing that stuff, and I don't like producing that kind of content. It's just, I feel like it's over glorified, and I feel like it's overproduced, and I don't like overproduced content. Not even on YouTubers that I watch. I don't like watching overproduced content. But that's just me. I like raw, uncut stuff. So I make very few jump cuts too, because there's nothing I really need to jump cut. So that being said, that's the kind of content I'm going to produce. So don't expect me to get quote-unquote more professional with that stuff, because I don't believe that editing your videos and putting music in the background and putting an intro and stuff in is necessarily a level of professionalism. Just because some professional people do it doesn't mean that it's necessarily professional. So that's my stance on editing and that sort of thing, because I just don't particularly feel it's necessary. So I'm not going to produce content like that because I don't like to watch content like that. So that's just me, and I'm not bagging on any of the guys who do that on here, like Red and Nico. And sometimes Hagoon. They do some pretty heavy editing on their videos, and I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to produce content I wouldn't want to watch myself. So I personally never liked content. I'm sorry, Nico and Red, and sometimes Hagoon. Ooh, voice crack there. Sometimes Hagoon, hold on just a second. People are coming up. Okay, hold on. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back. Sorry, there was some drama there. And if you can hear a little boy crying, it's because he is crying. He deserves it. He's a wuss. I'm sorry, but he's very ornery little boy. But anyways, my little brother I'm talking about anyway. So yeah, back on topic with the editing thing and the jump cuts that I just did there. Well, I can jump cut with my recording software, so I can just push a button and it'll pause the recording. Super nice and really nice, because I would make jump cuts anyway if I didn't use this recording software. I would make jump cuts anyway, but that's the extent of the editing I would do, because I don't know what it is, but for example, I'm not going to try to throw anybody under the bus. I still like Chimney Swift and all this stuff, but when I used to watch Chimney Swift a ton, and he used to be one of my top 5 favorite YouTubers of all time. But he started getting, after he hit like 1 million subscribers, it was like, there was just something about his content that it was overproduced, and I didn't like it. I never did like it, so I really stopped watching Chim that much. I mean, I still like Chim, and his content's good and stuff, and I don't disapprove of his content. It's just, I don't like overproduced content. That's why I don't watch Sky Does Minecraft. I don't watch Captain Sparkles. I don't watch, who else does that a lot? Some other people like that. I just never liked that kind of content, and that's just kind of how I roll, and I'll never produce content like that. I might eventually, but I don't want to necessarily right now anyway, because I don't like that kind of content, and I don't think that I should produce content that I don't like watching myself. So, yeah, I don't like over editing. It's like overproductivity. I'm not watching YouTube videos so I could watch pretty much, here's the thing. I don't like going to YouTube videos and watching a 30-second long intro that's really loud and obnoxious and all that stuff just to watch the raw content that I'm trying to watch. I don't like it, because the intros are usually I can't do it. It's not what kind of content I like to watch. I like B00. He does a little bit of editing here and there. I mean, it's loose editing. It's not like heavy editing like montages and stuff. I can't stand montages. I don't know why, but I don't like montages. It feels like it's lazy for me. I don't know why, but it feels like it's lazy YouTubing montages. So that's my perspective on that. You guys, if you're YouTubers and you're watching me, then just do what you like. I mean, if you like to do editing, and if you like to make yourself seem professional by editing and stuff, I'm just telling you here that lots and lots of edits doesn't necessarily make you professional. For example, look at Etho. I don't particularly love Etho as far as a commentator. I find him a little bit boring, but it's fine. I'm not trying to slam on a bunch of YouTubers, by the way. I'm just trying to make an example here. Etho is doing it right, I think. I don't really care much for Etho as far as a commentator goes. I mean, he's a nice enough guy, and I like watching him collab with some other people and stuff. But he's not one of my favorites. I'll just say that. But I like Etho from time to time. I'll watch his Crack Pack stuff and whatnot. It's the way he goes about things. It's just, I like it. But he doesn't edit much. He doesn't do thumbnails. It's just completely raw. I mean, I do thumbnails and stuff. But that's just kind of like rule of thumb. You should do that. I mean, I don't care if Etho doesn't have thumbnails. I mean, but professionalism is not what the biggest guy is doing on YouTube. Professionalism is what you want to do, and don't produce content that you wouldn't want to watch yourself. Professionalism is doing what you want to do and being happy with what you're doing. And that's what I'm doing. A lot of people have always told me on lots of Minecraft servers and stuff that I've played on, they said, you need to edit your videos. It makes you a lot more professional. I don't necessarily think so. there's certain things about YouTube that do make you professional, like using thumbnails. That's a very professional thing, I would think. But editing is not one of those things, to be honest with you. I think editing and content is not what everyone else does. You don't do what everybody else does to make you professional. You do what you want to do to make yourself. You do what you want to do, and that makes you look more professional. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say here. Pick up all this dirt. You do what you want to do, and that's what makes you look more appealing to the public eye. Because to be honest with you, everybody edits their stuff just so they can look professional. But in reality, everybody's doing that, and nobody's really unique anymore. I mean, I'm not saying I am unique, but what I'm saying is it's not unique to edit anymore. It's just not. It's the kind of common thing that everybody's doing. I mean, that's just what it's my stance on that, I guess. Everybody seems to like to edit and stuff and do what everybody else does, and it's the common standard now. I kind of like to prefer to go against the grain in that sense, because it's just not the kind of content I like to watch, and it's not the kind of content that I would like to produce as a commentator. So, I mean, it's fine if you like to do it, and if you like to watch it, that's fine with me. I don't care. And if you don't like that I don't edit, and you think that I should edit, then I guess too bad. But that's just that. So let's take a look at this tree over here. I can't believe this whole tree took me like almost the entire episode. But I got on a nice rant, and that's pretty. That's kind of nice, I think, for commentary's sake. Aw, yeah. There's a little bit over here. Yeah, there's that little nipple there that we should cover up. But yeah. So I think you could have the most edited, heavily edited video of all time in the world, and just be quote unquote professional as you think you are. And I don't think that makes you professional. I think it's more into the commentary and who you are as a person and doing what you want to do and what makes you happy. And if you like to edit, then that's your thing. And if it makes you happy, then absolutely do it. Go ahead and do it. It does make you appeal more to some people, but not necessarily to me. So I don't like overproduced content. So that's not necessarily just a heads up for your starting out YouTubers there. Don't be like everybody else and do edits. I mean, if you want to do edits, do different things. Don't do what everybody else does and do big, loud intros and fancy outros and all that, because that's not what makes a commentator. What makes a commentator is their commentary. For example, the reason I have as many subscribers as I do, 112 guys, or 113, I don't know how many I have at the moment. I'm always growing my channel. The reason I have that many subscribers is not because of any edits or anything. I've never, ever done editing except for some videos, like with the Shanghai Stone videos. Those require editing because, yeah, that tree looks cool. Those require some editing because you want to fit a theme. You want to do something. It's more of a machinima sort of thing, the Shanghai Stone. So it's with those kind of things, those require editing, and those are a lot of fun to do, and I enjoy editing those kind of videos. But just your everyday, like OakenStone videos and whatnot, I don't think it's necessary. So that's my. I'm going on a long rant here, but hopefully you guys don't mind. I think it adds to the commentary a bit, but you do what makes you unique as a commentator. Is basically what I'm. Oh, my foot's asleep. I can't feel it. It's very weird. But yeah, you do what you do as a commentator to make you not necessarily unique. Don't try to do anything, man. I don't know how to explain it. Just be yourself. To make it big in YouTube, you gotta be yourself. I don't know how else to explain it. That's the best advice I could give anybody who's just starting out, is be yourself and don't do what everybody else is doing, because that's not what's appealing to everybody. Because if, for example, if you do heavy edits and all that stuff to your commentary and whatnot, or not to your commentary, but to your videos and whatnot. It just, and every single person does that. It's not professional anymore. It's not, well, I won't say it's not professional, because I don't think that, what I'm trying to say here is that editing is not what makes a person professional or not professional. I think editing is simply just the quality of your content. I don't think it even greatens the quality of your content, to be honest with you. All it does is it's pretty much putting flashy lights on a minivan is the best way I can explain it. If you're a bad commentator and you try to make up for it with a bunch of heavy edits, then it's like putting big flashy lights and stuff on a minivan. I mean, you don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari, is what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's what I feel. That's what I feel. So, that brings us to the end of the episode on that rant. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that makes any sense to you guys. I've never really explained to you guys why I don't do any editing in my videos, and that's really why. I don't feel like it's necessary, and I'm kind of trying to do it to make a point to some people that, not necessarily any people I know or anything, I'm just doing it to try to make a point that you don't have to have heavy edits to make yourself professional, and you don't have to have all the fancy gizmos and buttons and loud noises and intros and all that stuff to be a good YouTuber. So that's what I'm just trying to say. That's it. I built this epic, no, it's not so epic. It's not as epic as that tree, but it's pretty nice. I built this tree too for Hagoon. It's a little skinny palm tree. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my rants of video editing and all that stuff. So I hope that makes some sense to you guys. And I'm not trying to bag on people who edit or anything. I'm just like, if you really want to edit stuff, then feel free to do it. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm just saying don't do it because it makes you look professional or it makes you look unique, because to be honest with you, it doesn't. Because professionalism and uniqueness does not come from the hours and hours you spend on editing your videos. That's all I'm saying. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike because it's mean. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.